Hey, how's it going everyone? In today's video, we are going to be going over new glitches that you can do in Elden Ring. As for this first one, we are going to be going over a great way to skip past the first Elden Lord so you can go straight to the mountaintops. Now, this can be done early game, and I will get into how that is exactly done, but that will be towards the end of the video. So stick along. For now, let's get into how we are going to skip past the first Elden Lord and go straight to the mountaintops. So what we want to do is pretend that we are literally heading there as if we have the medallion. Now, of course, we do not have the medallion, so what we need to do is we need to take the lift up. And of course, I'm going to cut it through so you're not waiting there forever to watch me go up. But yeah, for the most part, try to dodge the enemies because they will try to follow you. So that can happen. Now, once you do make it to the top, we are going to go all the way up. You will notice that there is going to be 3 enemies. You'll take out the one to the left, the right, and the one to the far right. Once you have taken care of them, we are going to then use the Offhand Swap glitch, which can be done with the in-game hammer. You can also use the sword from Melania. There's also the black knife that you can use. There's a bunch of options, right? We want to make sure that the Uchi Katana is on the left side and that we are holding it with both hands. We are going to slash. As we mid-slash, use the Ashes of War button and then pause the game and go all the way down to the scepter. You do not need to click anything else as this will then drag you forward. But do make sure that you are holding forward as you do go. We are now up here, so what we want to do is then leap forward. So what will happen is if you're not correctly on the fence here, you will drop down below, and that's not going to be a fun time, so you will have to repeat this like so. So do not do that. What you want to do is specifically hop on top of this floating part of the fence. Next, we are going to use a sprint glitch. So try to use your mount and then sprint forward after using this. This will then leap you forward so that you can jump further. Rinse and repeat this for the second one and then hop on top of here. What you want to do is then slowly walk around the corners, and what's going to happen is eventually you will reach this other side. You will then continue to slowly walk forward and do this all the way around. You will notice that the barrier itself is blocking you from going all the way over, which is okay, it's not a big deal. And then what you want to do from here is then go back and then just completely sprint to the left like so. You have now officially arrived at Capital Outskirts. This means that you can then proceed forward towards the Grand Lift. One thing to note is that when you do go forward, you'll take the elevator down and then you'll just proceed forward from there. What we are going to do now is open up to the map, and we're going to then locate the Castle Ward Tunnel, which is located right at the start. You are going to make sure that you turn this location into your favorite spot. Once you have done so, it should look like this. We are going to then unpause the map so that we can then perform the next part of the glitch. You will need one specific item, and that is the item that sends you directly back to your Lost Grace. So we will go over that, which is going to be the Memory Grace, I believe. So let's get into that. Yep, the Memory of Grace. So we will then activate that. Note, when you do use this item, you are going to lose your runes. This is what the item is intended to do, so that's something to remember. What we are going to do is then use that item, and we want to then fast travel to our favorite spot at the last second. So we're going to click yes and then click fast travel. You will appear at a gate like so and not at the Lost Grace. Once you've done so, quit and then join back and you will arrive here. It's a nice, neat little glitch that you can do, and it is possible to do this in multiple spots. Let's now proceed forward, and we are going to arrive at a Lost Grace called some more runes. Once you have done that, you can then trace backwards, and we are going to then jump off the cliff. Some of you may know this next part, yet I have to include it because we're going to then go straight to the early farm glitch. So what you're going to do is then go to the right side, and we are going to then jump off the map. Now, when you do this, you want to make sure that you double jump. There's emphasis on that double jump. You're going to land specifically at this spot. You will notice an icon to the top left. You will have 2 choices. Choose the left option, and then you will fast travel straight to this place, which is the hidden path. You can then proceed forward, take a left, and then go all the way towards the snowfields. We are now at the snowfields, so what we want to do next is one of the 3 spots, whether that be at the Dynasty or Dina's, which is this spot for example. This is one I found a long time ago, but I'm just going to include it in the video. It's simple, and a lot of people still do this one today, besides the Dynasty one, which I do prefer this one because I'm able to get 350 runes, 350,000 runes I should say. So yeah, you will need to do the puzzle and then jump straight off the mountain. Like so. Again, remember to double jump, and it's that easy. You will receive the runes, and all you have to do is then fast travel back to the Lost Grace. Now, let's show you how to get to the capital city or the royal city without any problems, and this can be done, again, early game. You are going to then arrive at this specific spot that I just marked on the map. You're going to go all the way up to the top of the tower. We are going to use the chest. From there, rinse and repeat the last glitch that I just showed you, which I kind of said the word glitch weird there. But yeah, just use the memory grace at the last second. You will arrive at the front of the gate, quit the game, join back, and then bam, now you're in this area. You can then proceed forward and go straight to the mountaintops and do the glitch early. Hope you all enjoy the video. If you are new, subscribe, turn on the notifications, and leave a question down below if you have any. So yeah, there you go. I'll see you all on the next video.